Are you stuck? Have you been on the hamster weight loss wheel for years and years and years, maybe decades? I'm here to tell you it's not rocket science. And what's happened is we have made it seem like rocket science, but it's super simple. And the simplicity of it is we need to work towards eating just whole foods. If it's got a barcode, a bag, or a box, it's probably not working for you. And we need to have a look at what are we actually doing compared to what we think we're doing. Because when we look at the evidence, and evidence speaks the loudest about what we're actually doing, what we're really doing, not what we think we're doing. Because we've got these interesting subconscious below our awareness programs that are running. And we think that we are making decisions with our conscious mind, but we're not. And that is the truth. And we know with neuroplasticity and neuroscience, we know these things to be true today. 5% of our life, our decision making, is run by our conscious mind, our dreams, hopes, wishes, and desires. 95% of our life, 95%. Think about that. If I was to go into your bank account and take 95% of your money, that's a big chunk. A huge chunk. So just think about that. Consider that today. 95% of our lives are run by our subconscious programming, which is below our awareness. It's below our awareness. And we know that decisions are made literally in the body, in our subconscious mind, 5 seconds before our conscious mind thinks it's making the decision. That's why it seems so difficult to stick to a plan, to stick to something, to literally change who you're being. Because if you've been being the person that diets, that starts the workouts, that starts the things and can't maintain that, it's because you've got an underlying subconscious below your awareness program running your life. So we need to get in there and become aware of it. We need to become aware of what is actually happening to us versus what we think is happening to us, what we think we're doing. So evidence speaks the loudest. What does your eating habits, what does the food you're picking, what does the movement that you're doing tell you about what you believe? So if you are 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight and you're eating Frankenfood and you're not moving, what is that telling you? What is that telling you about your body? What is that telling you about what you believe about yourself? What is that telling you? If you make New Year's resolutions and a month later you're right back into the same pattern that you were before, what is that telling you? What does that evidence tell you? If you start a workout plan and you go gung-ho and then 3 weeks later or 2 weeks later, it's too hard to get up in the morning, it's too hard to do it, everything else is coming before that, what is that telling you? Evidence speaks the loudest. So today, have a look at your life objectively. What does the evidence tell you?